So what you'll do, this is your flush tank reservoir. So what you do is you put a small amount of pink chemical in there.
Yeah.
It should say on the bottle how much you really need to put in there.
Yeah.
Then all you do is just top that up with water. Okay, don't do that before you travel, because if it's full when you travel and it overflows into the bathroom, obviously you don't want that. But you can travel with some in there, but don't fill it all the way up. Okay, the only time you know it's full is when you can see it through there. The only time you know it's empty is when you're flushing it, there's nothing coming out.
Right.
Okay, so there's no indication of what. Yeah, there's no indication there. The bottom one, this is your waste cassette. This is always the fun end. To release it, see this yellow lever here? Just lift that up and it should slide out easy. Okay, if it's not, the likelihood is you've left the wastegate open on the toilet. Okay, so if it's not coming out easy, just push it back in, go inside, just make sure that it's closed. I'll show you afterwards how to operate that. And it should come out easy. You just slide it out. So before you use it, you need to put a bit of blue chemical in. Okay, so you've got a measuring, you can see it's got a blue chemical in there. You've got a measuring jug, so you put a certain amount in there, and you put around about a litre of water-ish. And that's there ready to start breaking down the nasty stuff before you use it.
Right.
Okay? To empty it, it's coming out that same hole. Okay, so if you've been on a campsite before, you usually have a big, it could either be indoors or outdoors. It's usually a brick wall around a big white funnel, normally. And there's a big hole in the middle of it. That's obviously where you're going to be tipping it down. Just be careful. Do not put that on the brick wall that surrounds it. If you go and knock that down that hole, you're not going to be sticking your hand down there to go and get it out. Plus, the likelihood is you just block the system, and the warden's not going to be very happy. So best to put that on the floor behind you. Don't put it on that wall. Then all you do, there's an air release button there. So that just helps the stuff come out. Okay. To clean it, the best thing to do, or what I tend to do, is you can get chemicals and stuff like that, but I just put water in there, slosh it around a bit, and then just tip it out. Be very careful you don't over get a bit carried away, because there's a little float here. Inside there, if you knock that off, that could end up down the emptying point. What that does is an indicator on the toilet itself to say when the cassette's full. Okay, so if you go and knock that down the toilet or down the emptying point, then you've obviously lost that. You can also access it via that if you want, but just be careful. If you'd have done that and there's water on there, and you open that, it could splash you back. But you don't need to do that unless you want to get in there and access it to clean it. But normally that will do itself, open it and shut itself via the toilet. Okay.
Okay.
And to operate, just click slide it. Make sure you slide it all the way in. Okay. The other thing important for winter, and obviously this is not something you would be doing normally when you're setting up, this little tiny plug here, that is a drain for the flush tank for winter. Okay. The best thing to do, if you have got a certain amount in there, is just flush it out into your waste tank and dispose of it, and then just drain the last little bit through there, because it's really awkward to get a container in there, otherwise you end up with all in here. So it is important that you do drain it for winter. Okay. Right. Another thing normally you won't be doing when you're setting up, but I need to tell you anyway. Before you travel each time, so before you go away, check your wheel nuts are secure. I've got a torque wrench, so it's very useful having a torque wrench because you can get it to the correct setting. It is 115 Newton meters. It does say it in your handbook, so don't worry if you forget. But it's best to check that, and your tyre pressures is also important that you're checking them before you go each time. Again, it will be in your handbook. I'm not sure the pressure on this one, guys. Right. Okay.
Okay. Cool.